80. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Les Brown. I'm Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy, and I want to thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of your afternoon. We come your way Monday through Friday from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock, and our goal and objective is to inject some positivity in your day. It's good for you. It's good for your mindset. It's good for your health. It's good for alleviating stress, and also it's good for changing the way in which you think. It begins to restructure your thinking, expand your thinking, because you begin to develop a possibility mindset. Studies indicate when you're in a negative state of mind, that causes your brain to shrink. Can you imagine that? That's why you see people with little small heads. Too toxic. So you'll laugh, and you will be invited to engage in conversations with us. And our goal and objective, the way this program is designed, is to transform your mindset, to expand your skill set, and to create a greatness community. That's right, an achievement-driven community. Because I know something about you, and I don't even know you, can't even see you. And that is that you have something special. You have greatness within you. And I want to invite you to join us in a conversation on a topic today. We have two, and this one here I can identify with because I've been struggling with weight for years. Everybody knows, let's face it, that being obese is not a good thing. I was at Florida Hospital, and they gave me my fat index, and I didn't speak to the guy for at least 3 hours after they gave me the printout. It's not healthy and it's not beneficial being overweight. Some results are in on the most and least obese states in the country. Now, this surprised me, these results. The most obese states, West Virginia, that didn't surprise me, Mississippi, and Kentucky. The least obese states, Colorado, Hawaii, and Utah. I just knew California would be included. California is not there. But here's the thing. In the least obese states, 20% of the population falls under that category. That means that 1 in 5 have a body mass index of over 30, and the most obese is 1 in 3. Now, once more, being obese is not healthy and it's not beneficial. And considering the cost of these states to treat all the associated health expenses for being overweight, it affects everyone. Now, many people believe that being obese is a personal problem, that if you eat too much and move very little, you will gain weight and it's all your fault. But the Huffington Post reports that some researchers believe that's a myth, that it's not a character flaw, that it's a neurochemical disease. They believe that telling someone to eat less and move more is too simplistic. That for many patients, that obesity treatment requires lifelong interventions in addition to healthy lifestyle change. The researcher said ignoring this ignores the human and financial cost of the condition. Another thing that doesn't help is the diet and beauty industry and their message that if you just try hard enough, you will lose weight. Several researchers believe that this is incorrect, that obesity is a chronic neurochemical disease, as I said, not a character flaw. I was thinking about that. I'm going to ask you to call and chime in on this conversation if you've ever struggled with your weight, and if you failed, what happened, and if you succeeded, how did you succeed? What worked for you? But let me tell you when I decided to lose weight. I had just finished speaking. It was late in the middle of the night after going to a party, and I was walking down the hall in the Hilton Hotel, and I heard a sound, and I knew that somebody was following behind me. And so I don't like for somebody to walk behind me in a hall in the middle of the night, and I didn't want to look back like I was afraid of something. So I decided to put some distance between me and the person because it seemed like they were just right on my back. I started walking faster, and they started walking faster because I can hear the sound. Finally, I got to my door and I turned around and looked. There was nobody in the hall. It was my fat thighs rubbing together. I said, oh my God. I said, oh Jesus, I got to lose this weight. I'm losing it. I got to lose this weight. Oh my God, I'd never heard the noise before, but the kind of pants I had on, they were rubbing together, and I thought somebody was following me. I said, no, I'm not going out like this. I'm going to lose this weight, Lord. I got to lose this weight. And so I heard all these commercials and things, all this information about how to lose weight, you know. There's so much fat in the skin of chicken, so I would peel the skin off the chicken. I would eat the chicken, and then I would eat the skin. And so I would comfort myself. I would say, I'm not going to do this. I'm stronger than this. I'm stronger than eating foods that's too fat for me. And then I would see something that I wanted to eat, and I say, well, I saw a skinny man get hit by a truck. If he had a little cushion, he might have lived. So I have been on a yo-yo diet for most of my life. It has been a struggle. It's the hardest thing I've ever dealt with. So here's what I want to know is what worked for you in losing weight? And what was the trigger, the moment when you said, I cannot be heavy? Well, I finally am there now, and I'm doing it for health reasons. I just, at this stage of my life, I have got to do the right thing. So I want to hear from you. And if you tried to lose weight, tell me what you did that did not work, and why you're still heavy if you know that it's not good for you. It's not going to serve you. It's challenging in terms of your health. That's the most important thing. That's the biggest motivator. I want to be here longer, and after going to the hospital last time and having an MRI, and I'm one who's overcoming claustrophobia, I said, Lord, we had a conversation in this machine. I said, when I get out of here, you're not going to have to worry about anything else for me. I might have some problems, but being overweight will not be one of them. I'm going to do the right thing. And so I want you to call and share with me your story around how you have handled this, or if you haven't handled it, or if it's still a struggle for you. And I know I'm not the only one. The number to call is 888-539-2980. That's 888-539-2980. Listen, this is an issue that affect a lot of people in a variety of ways. I have a friend who's overweight, and I ask her, what happened? When was it that you allowed your weight to get out of control? And I think the researchers have a point. It's not just about telling people to eat less and move more. Her mother died, and taking care of her mother, she gained over 75 pounds just to stress with that. Events in life can happen to you. I want to hear from you. The number to call is 888-539-2980. How have you dealt with your weight? My name is Les Brown. This is Mamie Brown's Baby Boy, and you're listening